Creepypastas are fictional stories made up to scare people like me. People who have been on the internet for way too long. Keyword made up stories. So why am I making a video about which ones I believe? I don't even know. Dead Bart. A fan heard rumors about a lost episode of The Simpsons where Bart dies. So he asks a writer of the show, and the writer gives him a piece of paper that says a website where he can watch the episode. Here's a clip. Yeah, I gotta go with you legit made this one up. The episode is just a bunch of Simpsons episodes mixed together. Jeff the Killer is an interesting one, because there's kind of multiple interpretations. The first time Jeff the Killer appeared on the internet was in this video by Dark Y Night. It looks like the end credits of some movie, and then the picture just appears. This was in 2007. 2008, the infamous Newground post started, where the username was Killer Jeff, and he said he was hit with acid. The origin of the picture is way scarier than any of this murder stuff, because to this day, no one really knows where it came from or what it is. Sonic EXE. Basically, this kid gets a CD in the mail that says Sonic EXE. His friend says it's cursed. He plays it, and a bunch of crazy stuff happens. Game's audio in reverse, there's blood everywhere, fire in the sky, and Sonic is just really creepy. He pops up on the screen and gives weird messages. I don't know, I can believe the game bugging out, but the fact he pops up with the weird messages and like kind of becomes more outside the game makes me Suicidemouse.avi. The story of this one is that it's an old Disney cartoon from the 30s. Cartoon is just a walk cycle of Mickey Mouse running through the city, but as the video progresses it gets more and more scary. I actually believe this one because there's a comic about Mickey Mouse getting cheated on and him trying to find different ways to harm himself that's in the same setting and art style as this. I believe that maybe they could have made a short, but they scrapped it due to its dark nature and it just was sitting in the vault and got corrupted over time. So yeah, I believe this one. Red Mist is another lost episode one. This time, Squidward performs at the Bikini Bottom concert hall and everyone says he sucks, which sends him down a dark path and he just goes insane. But his version of going insane is just staring at the camera with red eyes. Yeah, you just made this up, cause like why would his eyes why would they just make him stand there staring? Candle Cove is a little different from the rest of these because there's no pictures or monster, it's just a thread of people talking about a kid show they used to watch on a local TV station. What makes this one scary is the contents of the show. The villain is named the Skin Taker, and in one episode the screen goes black and the characters are screaming and flailing everywhere. Since it's just people talking about the show, fans of the creepypasta have made a lot of interpretations of what the episode might look like, including the Sci-Fi Channel. I think this one is genuinely scary. I have a bunch of memories of local shows I used to watch that I think no one remembers. Archives of local channels are very hard to come by, so unless we figure out where they live or someone who has footage of their exact channel, I believe it. Slender Man is basically an entity that appears in photos and is known for hunting and stalking children. Some interpretations he kills people, others he just stays in their mind. The thing about this one, you can't really tell someone what they saw or what they didn't see. I mean, Slender Man apparently inspired this whole case in 2014. If he haunts the people in their head, then like there's just no way to prove it. So this one's pretty scary. Abandoned by Disney. Basically, these guys go to an abandoned part of Disney World and find an inverted Mickey Mouse costume that comes to life and snaps its head. Why would they make an inverted Mickey Mouse? Ben Drowned. Basically, this guy buys a copy of Majora's Mask from an old man at a garage sale who says that he got it from a kid named Ben who died. The guy puts the cartridge in the console, finds a save file named Ben, starts playing it, and a bunch of crazy stuff happens. Statue of Egress follows him around, stuff catches on fire, the game glitches, it feels like the game's talking to him. It even leaks out into his phone and his computer. This one is my favorite creepypasta. It's incredibly well made, but just like Sonic EXE, the fact it gets out of the game, you lost me. Smile Dog. Basically, it's a picture of a dog saying, if you don't spread it around, the dog will kill you. Bro, the amount of times I skipped pictures like this on Instagram and I'm still here. Lavender Town. Basically, it's the town theme of this haunted town in the Japanese version of Pokemon. The original song made a bunch of Japanese kids have major headaches and some even taking their lives because the song contained high pitches only kids could hear. They had to edit the song for the worldwide release so no one else would harm themselves. The fact that this is an actual song in the game adds to the realism. I believe something like this more than the game glitches because it's something everyone can experience. Russian sleep experiment. from it. During World War II, Russia was working on a chemical or a toxin that basically makes people stay awake for over 15 hours. They experimented on people and it had bad side effects. People's skin peeling off, and they basically became like non-human. They were laughing maniacally and just became monsters. I don't know, I think this one's the most believable. SCP stands for Secure, Contain, Protect. Pretty much search any random group of numbers with SCP in front of it and that's a monster they're trying to protect us from. Do I believe there's real people protecting the world from this? I don't know. I mean, you never know what they could be hiding out there. So there it is. Me ranking lies by the most truthful. Bro, what am I doing?